Alrighty, welcome in everybody. We are making yet another base build video, one of them that is very long overdue. This save file along with Masada has been done for years, and there are issues with the YouTube editor and so on and so forth. I've talked about this many times, but it's the reason that they never got done. Also personal laziness. Anyway, so we are doing it now. 1.0 is fast upon us, and we are going to make these videos, so we are all set and ready for that transition. So this is Hardworlder. This was the series where I came in thinking I was hot stuff, I was going to wreck the game, and it took me like 7 in-game days to get from, oh man, I don't even remember where I was. It was somewhere right around here, actually. From like here to the hub city. Took me like 7 in-game days. We're on insane difficulty, always run, and the zombies just ate my lunch. They totally wrecked me. So this was our first little crafting base that we built. It was very, very tiny when we started. I love the way it looks now. It's fantastic. You'll see a bit more when we get down there. It'll be a bit easier to see the spike pits. But let's hop in and take a look at this thing, and then we'll head over to the main base, look that over. Then we're going to do a Horde Night, which should be fun. I haven't done a Horde Night on this thing in forever. It'll be a great time. And the cool thing about Masada and this build is they fed off of each other for ideas. So this, I love this idea for the hallway. It's like one of my favorite hallway designs ever. And this came about from me trying to figure out how to make a hallway inside the walls of the Masada build. And so then I put them down here. I've used them in a lot of other builds. Definitely one of my favorite ways to set up a hallway. It is indeed a great time. So we got this going on. And then right over here, we are coming out to the mushroom garden. And this was another idea that started in Masada. I figured out how to kind of build a room on an angle and stuff. And then it transferred over to here. And this, I would say, is my favorite mushroom garden that I've ever built. This thing is so much fun. And you can see all of the candles are on the wall. Like these are actually like square blocks, and all of the flat surfaces that you see are the ramps. So we got a little bit of recessed lighting. It's quite nice. I love how this glows and kind of comes out from the center. Just did a little bit of some candle action in there. Did some white adobe to kind of make it pop a little bit more with the lighting. And yeah, it's very medieval looking. It's a great little mushroom garden. Tons and tons of work to get this thing done, but by far this is my favorite mushroom garden that I've ever built. I probably like it more than the actual base. Anyway, so that's my mushroom garden. Our main garden is at the main build as well for everything else. I never put a mushroom garden there because the base of the pyramid itself down in the pit is at bedrock, so I couldn't put a mushroom garden underneath. I could put one inside of it though. Anyway, here's our little crafting room. Many much craftings have gone on down here. As always, our little be right back sign. Forever useful and helpful. And then, yeah, we lived in here for a while. Every build, every game that I do, I'm like, I'm just going to be here for a little bit. And then, like, I end up using it way more than I thought and adding on to it and building, and it kind of became its own project. It was a ton of fun. And I just love this little base. And even, like, you know, it's day 500 something. We could use this on Horde Night if we wanted to. It would be totally fine. The way Legacy 7 Days to Die is right now is zombie AI not good enough for them to just come tear that down and get at you. So you can just stand up here. It's all cobblestone. It'd be totally fine. But, yeah. Just got a lot of spikes down there. Many iron bars to shoot down through. This feels a lot more comfortable than the vertices build that we were just showing off. But, yeah, like this little pattern here is my favorite. I just love the way it looks. Took a while to kind of figure out how to make that work, but it's all very symmetrical. Kind of reminds me of like some fans on a computer when you're looking down at it. Yeah, just a nice little turret defense. Some spiky bits for the zombies. And this is pre me flipping my spikes upside down. And the issues with that is like zombies do get stuck down in there and they kind of tear things up, but it's not bad. This is a fun little setup. Works amazingly well. Cobblestoned out the whole hillside here. Maybe not super necessary, but I thought it looked good. Rather than just digging it back. And as always, the zombies do a great job with some stone sculptures. This one you can actually move through. It's very thoughtful on their part. It's a very interactive piece. And this, I guess, is kind of to showcase how I kept myself alive for so long early in the game. Like, I would just like hop up on top of rocks and like frame myself in. Oh man, check it out. We get to show this base off right away. Too bad I'm not up top still. Yeah, I would just hop on the rocks and fight zombies from there. But yeah, these pathways are wide enough for me. Perfect for me to walk down. But as the zombies are coming down, do you see that? Like, they're still taking damage from the spikes. So this little base is fantastic. Does a great job handling wandering hordes, horde knights. Oh, I forgot. This is an insane difficulty. They have tons of hit points. Ow! That's my leg. Don't you dare break my leg. We got horde knight tonight. Woohoo! Here they come. Well, this worked out. Worked out on the, Oh my gosh, I can't shoot to save my life. The other base build video we were doing kind of had a bunch of folks show up just in time to showcase the base. I got to do a little battling on our crafting base. But yeah. Thanks, zombies. Coming in clutch here. My aim is bad, but that's alright. We just go clubbing. I'm worried about my toes. But yeah, the base in general kind of takes care of itself. Boy. I guess we can just use... Oh, I didn't mean to use that. That's alright. We need some hit points anyway. This is the thing about very high spawn rate. We generally have a lot of zombies come through. Well, there we go. Now it's looking good. Yeah, this base is great for Horde Knight. Just kind of stand up there, shoot down on them. If you do want to hop down and fight them, I made it wide enough so that I could run around, kind of take all these folks on. I'm trying to keep my toes safe. There we go. But anyway, that's our little crafting base. This was definitely the smaller of the builds for this series. But like I said, this was a build that was never supposed to be much. I just kept expanding on it more and more as time went. Hey, we're wrapping up here. You gotta get out of here. Where are you going? Oh man, I'll be looking forward to controls being much tighter on 1.0. At least that's what I've heard. We're excited. Alright, let's go. I was wondering if you could help you see that. Anyway, it's cool looking. Trust me, it's cool looking. Anyway, we're gonna boogie on. We're gonna head over to our hub city build. And it's always a good time driving up to this thing. Kind of get to see the whole thing load in. And there's a good chance there'll be a lot of zombies around it. Like I said, there's very high spawn rate. And it seems like the base is in between like two different chunks. And so we'll like fight a bunch of zombies on one side, get them all cleaned up or whatever, and then we'll like go around to the other side of the base and a whole new set of zombies will spawn in for us. So that was one of my struggles when trying to build this thing, is I was constantly fighting zombies. But it's like I'm in the hub city, increased spawn rate. I have, maximum spawn rate as well on. And so I should have known. But we didn't turn it down. We didn't back down. We may have gotten wrecked here and there, but we made it all the way through. Alright, we'll kind of look up a little bit. There we go. So one of the main ideas behind this base is it's basically like an hourglass. I wanted to have like a pyramid in the bottom and a symmetrical pyramid above it, right? Just kind of so like no matter which way you look, and we'll do this when we get inside. If you get right here in the center and you look up or down in the ladder system, it looks exactly the same. Which is why we have doors up top. Please don't use those. You will fall a very long way and it'll hurt. But yeah, it looks exactly the same in the bottom and the top. I'm just going to give a quick look. Oh, and I'll explain this. I'll explain that when I get there. I'm just going to give a quick look for zombies around here real quick. There we go. I knew they were going to show up. I just don't want them like running up when I'm trying to show the base off, and then me having to hop out and deal with them. Look at this bee flying low, brother. Coming in hot. And these dudes have 1,000,000 hit points. I rarely actually kill one of these. Like I had a sneak attack headshot on one the other day. And then I unloaded an entire clip from the magazine, or the AK into him. Still didn't die. Probably because my aim is bad. But, we're not going to talk about that. We are just not going to mention that, alright? There we go. I will kind of clean a few of these up, so I don't have a bunch of stuff hanging out here while I'm running Horde Night. And as this series is well beyond over, I'm not worried about gathering any loot. I just need the bodies to despawn for me. Where does that be? They fly down at an angle. Oh my gosh, help me. The aiming is so weird in this game, help me. There we go, awesome. And I guess while we're here, we can go ahead and look at this. This was my first time wanting to build inside water. Water is just really weird on this version of the game. I'm not sure how it is in 1.0, but I will see. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to build something in this little, it's kind of like a little POI. So we put some glass over it, put a little catwalk, and made it so that you could actually get inside. There we go. Boop. If you really want to, you can actually go swimming. Can't really go anywhere, but there you go. You can go swimming. It's a great time. Don't drown. But yeah, we just built a little glass room around our safe. As you can see, water be weird. Water is super weird. So I've never actually built a base in water. That's something I always wanted to do on this version of the game, but this is our first little attempt at water build. There we go. And once again, I'm going to continue just kind of running around, checking out the area. It's always fun to look up at that thing. Massive amounts of concrete went into this thing. Getting the glass to stay up there was super fun. It was stressful at first because I couldn't figure it out. But after I got it figured out, man, it's so cool. You stand up there, look down, see the whole build. It is indeed a great time. Yeah, let me just make sure that we don't have folks over here. Alright, cool. Kind of surprised we didn't have more zombies show up over here. Neat, they'll show up when I'm in the middle talking about something. So let's run over here, open our drawbridge. Love these things. That was the only thing we got from Alpha 16 were the drawbridges, I believe. Which is fantastic, because, man, they've been so useful in a lot of builds that I've done. Just go ahead and park right here. Be sure to park on the concrete. You do not want to park on the glass, as I have parked on the glass before and ended up down there. Like, came out to get on my bike and it was gone. Looked down there and it was just sitting on top of the pyramid. So always park on the glass. Or the concrete. Don't park on the glass. Anyway. So this is our setup. It is good. Oh man, we got people down there. Y'all aren't supposed to be here yet. Anyway. No, it is set up so I can sit up here and shoot down at the zombies. It's one of the few bases that I've built where the sniper rifle is actually very helpful because of how far down it is. I've used the sniper rifle out of a lot of different builds, but it just wasn't very far, so it seemed kind of silly to do so. But yeah, got our regular iron bar set up. The glass is just for funsies because it looks really nice. Hopefully this clears up a little bit, because you can get a clearer view than this. But it's pretty nice. And here's what I was talking about. So this is exactly the middle of the base, like right in between. And you look down, and that's your view. And you look up, and that's your view. So they look identical. That was the whole point. And I think I pulled it off all right. Let's go ahead and start inside. I'm going to start down here. This build was a ton of fun. This is before I understood how the borrowing trick worked. So this is a piece of bedrock, right? I had no idea how it showed up in my inventory. I was amazed. Just wasn't sure what to do with that information and knowledge. And so in this series, if you go back and watch this series, it's a ton of fun. We built a bunch of lore around this. This is kind of like, you know, what called my character here to build the base. It's what actually kind of supports and powers the entire base. So we built it a nice little enclosure. It kind of sits down here in the main pyramid underneath. All of the spikes and everything are like right above us, what we were just looking at. And yeah, we had all kinds of fun stuff going for the lore, and that we had sacrificed a bunch of zombies that were coming into the pit, and like it was just like feeding the heart of the base and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I had some viewers there kind of help me out with the designs and things like this, and talking about putting the lights up there, and I think it turned out really cool. I love it. But yeah, it is super, super fun. But we just have all of our crafting stuff here. I've done a few adjustments since I actually finished the series. Like I added a few things in here, like this. This is pretty fun. Just kind of filled it out. There wasn't a lot by way of crafting stations and things down here. And then I think these were actually here, but got these. These are all full of like tools and resources and stuff like that. So we got a bunch of junk. I'm gonna drop these out. Yeah, this was so much fun once we got this all set up, because then we could run all the forges. We got our 4 forges here, and we could just run them nonstop, have the cement mixers going, and then like screamers and stuff would like land on top of the pyramid up top, and the base just takes care of them for me. It's a great time. That's one of my requirements for bases, is that they take care of themselves. But yeah, same thing over here. Just various supplies and whatnot. We got all of our guns and weapons, ammo, all that fun stuff here. And then like tons of armor and stuff. Because these don't hold very much, so I kind of had to spread it all out. So we got stuff and things. Actually, hold up, give me one of those. One of those. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Here's our little pyramid build. Super fun. Like I said, this is back when I was using just candles because the PlayStation 4 could not handle electricity. It would definitely get wrecked doing that. Trying to have some of those on. But this thing is a lot of fun. Alright, let's go ahead and pop up, look at the Horde defense itself. And we'll make our way up to the living quarters area. So it looks like we've had a few visitors while I was away. Oop, nobody saw that. That was a crack, man. I was looking for that one day. Like I saw it when I was running around and I was fighting zombies and stuff, and I was like, oh, I gotta repair that. And then I looked all over for it and couldn't find it. And there it was. And of course it shows up when I'm doing the base build video. Awesome. Thanks, game. But yeah, this is just a giant pointy pyramid. Looks really cool. I love the look of it down here. Tons and tons of pillars, maybe to an excessive degree, but I just love the look of the base. It's so much fun. It's just massive on scale. It's really huge. It's really pokey. Many spikes. I honestly don't remember how many are here, but I want to say it was around 700. I think it was about 700 or so spikes that we put in. As you see, we got like the double row of spikes, but then there are like 3 sets of those, right? And this pyramid is of a rather large size. So many spikes. Super cool looking. And then this ramp was basically to help like bring the zombies down. I could have just left it off so they'd just like run over the edge, but I don't know. I'd have to go back and actually watch and figure out why I put this here. But it looks cool. It looks really cool, right? But yeah, they just come spilling over the edge, land on our pyramid, break all their little legs off, and I mainly just kind of shoot down at them. If I do want to fight them though, like on foot, I come down here, kind of just bash them up a bit. You can hang out down here. They'll land on the pyramid and then kind of crawl back this way. But it is indeed a lot of fun. These were supposed to house my mini bikes that were going to light the base. And as you saw when we were driving in, we have, well, what you can see as 2 mini bikes, but there's actually 3. There are 2 that are in the same space as one another. Don't ask how it happened. I have no idea. But yeah, the idea is on Horde Night, you come down here, turn on your little mini bike, blazammo, lighting. Check that out. So super fun. I put 4 of these in, of course, 1 in each corner, but the game was just like, nah, you're good, and teleported my mini bikes out. So I have a couple of them that are just empty. I have 3 mini bikes just floating in the air up top, which you can still get on and turn on, which is very, very interesting to me. So before Horde Night starts, we'll run down here, turn these on. Might as well have everything all lit up and looking cool. Yeah, that was our little pokey Horde defense. Not too shabby. Tons and tons of work. We did the concrete all the way up. So much doing. And just getting all this stuff to stay in place. Oh man, it took so many pillars. But yeah, I learned a lot about the game on this build, that's for sure. There we go. Alright. Now for the fun stuff. So once again, here's our midway point. Bam. And then for the sake of symmetry, like I said, we do have the doors here. Please do not try to use these, as it is very dangerous to do so. That is a very long fall. Back down to the midpoint there. They do exist. Boop. And here's our living quarters. Of course, we got our little brewing station. You know, we got to make our own alcohol. All right, let's make a little bit of a mess here. And you'll see me throwing a lot of stuff out because this series is over. I'm not gathering things up anymore. But, yeah, once again, all candlelit. Very nice. It's a great mood. A lovely library. Very nice. Got them all broken down. Once again. But very, very nice. Love this setup. Always wished that the beds, when you made them, being brand new, would not be dirty. That's unfortunate. This is my favorite table. I made it myself. It's a very nice table. But I love making these things. They're taller than the couches, unfortunately, but they are very nice. Yeah, got our TV for all of our post-apocalyptic DVD watching, I guess. Some brews. And I'm going to go ahead and eat and drink real quick because we are in desperate need. But I may have like overproduced. I think at one point I was going to have some folks join in on the game. It just never really came about. There we go. Too much of a solo gamer, man. Actually, we can fit one more of those. 120 eggs. Oh my gosh, can I share those with my other save file, please? Yeah, this is one thing, like, I don't know if they've changed this on 1.0, but I'm really hoping that you don't have to use campfires. I hope you can use ovens. Know how cool that would be to actually be able to cook in an oven? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is our little living area. And as you can see, like, right outside, this is where all the fun begins. And so with the power of the piece of bedrock down there, the heart of the base, everything actually floats up here, right? Everything is levitating. So this is our rooftop garden. Takes up an enormous amount of space for the amount of plants that we have here, but man, we can produce some food real quick if we need to. So I love this garden. As always, gardens are my favorite thing to build. And then we have all of these kind of additional power sources. We'll take a quick peek. Like everything. This is the first time I've done this with the game. So as far as the game's concerned, everything is actually connected. Like a lot of this stuff goes all the way down to bedrock. I think there's like a pillar right beneath this that goes all the way down to bedrock, or maybe it's this spot here. I don't know. But everything is connected. It's solid. But, you know, in 7 Days to Die, due to the way that space is utilized, you can set things up like this. So it looks like everything is floating, right? Even though it's all completely solid. So this was a super fun exercise in learning how to build this way. Like these are even connected to one another, and you get like a ton of space in between them. And this whole thing, like we have the ladder system going up through that, but other than that, like this whole thing is floating as well. So that was like super amounts of fun. I had a blast building this thing. Lots of challenges with the amount of zombies I had to fight to get all this done, but love the way this thing looks. Love the way this thing looks. And then, as I had mentioned about the glass before, looks super nice. You can like look down at the base. It is a lot of fun. Took me a while to figure out how to get this all to stay put, but I am definitely excited about the way that looks as well. And then, let's see. It renders in mostly. You can see our little water build. That's very nice. But yeah, that is basically the build. Actually made it through this a little bit faster than I thought it would. But yeah, super fun. This series, I think, is about 450 hours or so. Definitely some doing. But that was a lot of fun. Oh, okay, never mind. I got salty about the zombies from time to time, but overall, I think it looks cool. Anyway, so what we're gonna do now is I am going to speed time up, and then we're gonna get ready for Horde Night, like off camera, basically. Like I'm still gonna be in the stream, but as far as the base build video goes, we're just gonna kind of skip things up to Horde Night, and then we'll do a Horde Night here and call it good for Hardworlder. So yeah, I will see you all in just a minute. See you in a sec. Alrighty, just coming back in here, just about time for Horde Night. Got a few things set up. Oh my goodness, of course they're going to have a whole bunch of zombies spawning. One of the things I did want to mention, oh my gosh, that's a wandering horde, help me, is that we cleared this whole area. You can see all of the debris over there, and there is none over here, because we cleared it all out. Did it all by hand, cleared all the buildings, got rid of all of the destroyed stone, and if you do that, you end up with this nice biome, whatever biome is underneath will come through. So like if you're in the burnt forest like we are here, that shows through after you clear everything. Come back here. Come back here. Go back here. Madam. 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 Thank you. Okay. She's right behind me, isn't she? But yeah, you clear out all of this stuff and then you get whatever is underneath. So, great way to make your place look a little bit better. Would have been nice if I had flattened it all out, but it is what it is. Oh my goodness. And I was hoping to get the lights and everything turned on. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time now. That's what I'm talking about, man. Very high spawn rate. Many zombies always coming in. Got her. We're good. We got this. We got this. Might grab a repair kit. I was like, oh, I'll just kind of talk about this area that I cleared to make room for the base and all that, and blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. No time. User. No flattening. My apologies, Birdie. No, it did not happen. That was something I did not end up doing. Except for this road part right here. I flattened the road out. So all 3 roads leading up to the base are flat. Anyway, We have very, very little time. Horde Night is upon us. Let me go ahead and boogie on over here. I'll get our lights turned on as quickly as I possibly can. Once again, our magic little mini bikes. Float. And I think I repaired both of the batteries in there, so we should be alright. Probably should have checked that, but, you know, it'll be fine. I still don't know why these are here, but, you know, it's fun that you can still use them. Booyah! Man, I did not plan on that many zombies showing up. Honestly, I shouldn't have even run around this side. More of them could have shown up. Or like in between chunks. Man, I gotta repair this thing. Let me go ahead and grab a couple of these. Actually, we'll just do this right now. And then I'll carry a couple more on me. Just in case. Okay, good on that. Fantastic. Oh, look at that. We got time. We have got time. That is not where I need to be. Wrong floor. Oh my gosh. That actually kind of scared me. Run! Oh, we're so close. I don't remember where the other one's at. I think it's this one. Anyway, here we go. What's our kill count? 16,969. That's a lot. But yeah, they should be coming right over the top of us here. Let's go, memory. Woo, this place lit up. So even though those ones are on the surface, they still do provide a bit of light. When we get up top, though, that will change. Something about the lighting is a little bit weird. You still get a bunch of darkness down there. So it does help if you keep your mining helmet on. Alrighty. Honestly, I enjoy fighting them down on the pyramid the most. This is alright, but aiming is so weird in this game that it's not super helpful to be shooting them from up here. I just want to make sure that they stay away from our door. Oh jeez, oops. Why could I not hit this lady? Seriously, impossible, can't be done. There we go. But as you can see, they just kind of like run over the edge. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why some of them disco out like that. But they do. Yeah, aiming is too weird. And you got this fella. Well, I'm not sure where he's going. Where are you going, brother? He just really likes that spot. So anyway, that's the idea. Not too bad. I did want to have it a bit more lit up down there on Horde Nights. It just didn't quite work out. But, you know, everything is a learning process. Always trying things out. Thing I love about 7 Days to Die. I always feel like there's more to do. Like thousands of hours into this, I'm still not done. Like even on this version, there's still so much that I want to do. This is why I don't play insane difficulty. These dudes just got way too many hit points. Way too many hit points. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the sniper rifle off. Let's just do this. I think I'm just gonna hang out down here. It's my favorite place to fight them. Poor doggos insta-die when they come down here. This base is a lot of fun. You just kind of see zombies toppling over the edge. Let's see if we can clear some of these folks out and then just watch for a sec. Oh, there it is. Oh, of course, the first one's a crawler. Come on, crawler. Woo! Little helicopter action. Yeah. Insane difficulty zombies just have way too many hit points. It is a good bit of fun. And you have a base that kind of cripples them up like this. But man, Horde Nights can take a long time. Like, those first few Horde Nights are rough. Those first few Horde Nights are super rough. But really, the only folks that you got to worry about with a build like this are the cops and spiders. Dogs die instantly. Speaking of. And then I think, like everybody else, just loses their legs. Getting a lot of crawlers in, which is unfortunate. But yeah, this build, it was a ton of fun, but it's definitely an excessively sized, or like oversized build. Every once in a while, I just kind of get stuck. Oh, I think I turned her. Nice. Got her. Just got to run in the right direction, and she's all right. Hmm, 1 a.m. already. And this this timer, or like the daytime, is set for 4 a.m. Oh, Horde Night almost over already. Woo! Doggo lands real close. Yeah, even ferals lose their legs most of the time. Look at all those hit points, man. You shouldn't be able to shoot any zombie that much and not have them die. My goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, this is definitely one of those builds where you can just kind of kick back. Like, if I wanted to, I could just, like, sit up top and make sure that they don't hit the, as long as they don't make it up to the door, we're fine. We're just chilling. We just hang out and watch the base take care of the zombies. And like I'd mentioned before, that's kind of a requirement of a lot of my builds, is that the base be able to take care of itself. Like, if I'm busy doing something and I don't feel like messing with the zombies, I need the base to be able to kill them for me. I can clean up the mess afterwards, but in the meantime, the base has got to do the killing. Which is unfortunate, because you don't get any kills for that. Like, you don't get the experience. for the base doing the work, but that's alright. Can you imagine if your base could level up? This thing would be a monster. Probably be higher level than I am. And this is a Game and Granny special here. It's her favorite gun, man. Yeah, that is the gist of it. Let me go ahead and hop back up. We'll shoot down at them for a little bit. But unlike a lot of my builds where I can kind of run around and fight the zombies, and kind of blast them up, beat them up, club them up, nobody has any legs here, so we're just kind of hanging out. Got him. Ooh, don't clip that edge. Imagine base build video and I get myself killed. Let me see. Let me go ahead and let's switch that out. Put the sniper rifle back on. I mean, I know I got the bad aim, but we can keep trying. Oh, here he comes. Oh, see, now this is where we actually need to be down there. Because this dude right here... Woo! He's going to drop a ton of hit points when he falls in. I do not want him blown up. Let's go ahead and get this fellow over here. There he is. Oh my gosh, that hurt a lot. Oh my gosh. Beer. I didn't expect him to get down and like hit me right away. Where you at, buddy? So we gotta... I'm not sure why they're discoing. That's kind of unfortunate, really. But yeah, we got this whole long area for dealing with like cops and spiders. As long as the spiders don't disco out. So then I've just got a nice little runway to kind of shoot at them from. Oh. I hear a spider. Where's that spider? What's up, Copper? Oh, come on, buddy. Maybe I'll go this way. Can you imagine a zombie like falls right in front of us as we shoot one of those? It blows up on them and kills us as well. To be honest, it's been a while. It has been a while since I killed myself with an exploding crossbow bolt. It would be rather appropriate if it were to happen at some point here. Yeah, he's stuck up top. That's the only issue. The zombies do kind of get stuck up there sometimes. But overall, base kind of take care of itself. There's another cop. All right. Okay, I think he's dead. And they get stuck right there as well. Oop. He almost made it up the ramp there. Alright, let's get down and deal with that cop. Ooh, let me out. Hey, there's that 4 a.m. Booyah. And this is Always Run series, so they are still running. They are still angry. Oh no, did they make it to the door? Someone did make it to the door. What's up, buddy? I need you to kind of make your way down. Oh, trap damage, there it is. I hit my trap so many times when I was doing the vertices video. Whoops. There we go. Ah! I'm bleeding out. Help me. Got me. Got careless, man. Got wrecked by that spider right at the end. Alright, then we still have another zombie somewhere. I hear him. The base may have gotten him. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights off real quick. But it is fun. I do like having these on. It's a bit much, I think. But it is nice. I liked the idea. I just wish the mini bikes would have stayed in there. GG. Thank you. I didn't even see. 1723. Or what were, I don't even remember what I was at. I think it was 16,969. So really not that many. Not that many kills. Did more on the other base. But can you imagine having 4 players in here? A couple people down here killing zombies, a couple people up top. Like making sure that no one's getting stuck up there. It'd be a good time. I think we do one more clearing of the zombies around the base. As they always gather around the base. Yeah, look at them. See, Horde Night just ended, and we have zombies spawning in. That is this series, man. That was Hardworlder. My life was just constantly fighting zombies. Trying to dig out this huge pit, build this base, and just always being swarmed by zombies. Come on, yo. Let's give this series a good farewell. Come on. How about y'all come over here? We got more zombies over here. This thing was a lot of fun. Hey, buddy. Need you to kind of pay attention there. You as well. Come on, let's go. What is with these folks? They forgot how to fight. Alright, continue turning off the lights. We'll make our way around. What do we got here? Oh, kind of surprised. We still have all of those bodies from earlier. That was a big wandering horde that showed up. Oh, I turned on the other light. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. We gotta find out which bike it is. I don't know how this happened and how we have 2 mini bikes in the same spot. But yeah, the game just like teleported them straight out. Put them both right there. So there we go. Fantastic. Another successful Horde Night. How many times do we die? Look at that. Look how many times we died in this series. Get out of here. Oh man, we got wrecked so hard. It's a fun one. It's all up on YouTube if you're interested. You can check it all out. The whole thing's there. Alrighty. I do believe that is going to do it for the Hardworlder series. Thank y'all so much for hopping in, hanging out, checking out this build with me. This is another one that was a lot of fun. Tons and tons of work went into this. I had some trials for sure. I had some really rough days here and there, but overall, really enjoy the way this turned out. And yeah, I'll be taking a lot of this knowledge with me over to 1.0, hoping that we're able to have a lot of fun with that as well. Built some more cool looking bases for sure. I want to do something sci-fi. Like, this kind of reminds me of a semi-sci-fi type build, and I'd love to do something that was very space-like over there. But anyway, do appreciate everybody who was hopping in, hanging out, everybody who has supported me along the way with this series. Like I said, this was years ago, but you know, all the videos are up on YouTube. If you want to check this out, it's all up there. And yeah, always appreciate that support. But I'm going to go ahead and boogie on for now. So y'all take care. Take it easy. I'll see you again soon. Alright, see y'all later. Bye.